Maratha quota row. The meeting, held at Azad Maidan in Mumbai, came as Jarange continued his indefinite hunger strike launched on Friday, pressing for quota in education and government employment for the Maratha community. The standoff over Maratha reservation in Maharashtra intensified on Saturday, August 30th, as activist Manoj Jarange continued his indefinite hunger strike at Mumbai's Azad Maidan, drawing thousands of supporters, while talks with a government delegation ended without any breakthrough. Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis reaffirmed that the state government was committed to resolving the Maratha quota issue, but strictly within the legal and constitutional framework. Fadnavis reminded that the 10% reservation for the Maratha community under the socially and economically backward classes (SEBC) category, granted last year, remains in force. He also highlighted that between 2014 and 2025, the Bharatiya Janata Party BJP-led governments had taken the maximum steps to provide education and employment opportunities for the community. Hopes of progress dimmed after Jarange's meeting with a delegation headed by former Justice Sandeep Shinde, who chairs the state-appointed committee studying the issue, ended without resolution. Jarange rejected Justice Shinde's authority, stressing that only a government resolution could fulfill demands. He accused the government of disrespect, saying, "It is not Justice Shinde's job to declare Marathas and Kunbis as the same. This is an insult to the government and Raj Bhavan." Justice Shinde countered that issuing a caste status report was the prerogative of the Backwards Class Commission and not his committee, emphasizing that caste certificates are granted to individuals, not communities as a whole. Jarange reiterated his primary demand: all Marathas of Marathwada must be declared Kunbis, an agrarian caste already listed under the OBC category, which would make them eligible for quota in jobs and education. He argued that historical records, such as the Hyderabad and Satara Gazettes, must be converted into law to achieve this. "The time for study is over, now it is time for action," Jarange asserted. As the agitation entered its second day, thousands of supporters thronged the protest site despite overnight rain, poor sanitation, and scarcity of food and water. Protesters alleged that the BMC, acting under instructions from the state, had withheld basic facilities such as water and toilets. Jarange accused the administration of deliberately trying to harass poor Marathas, promising that the community would not forget such treatment. In response, State Minister Radha Krishna Vikhe Patil assured that issues regarding facilities had been discussed with the CM and were being addressed. The BMC later claimed it had improved the conditions by spreading gravel, cleaning the site, and setting up a medical help desk. The committee led by Justice Shinde was formed in September 2023 by the then Eknath Shinde government to study archival records and suggest a methodology for granting Kunbi caste certificates to Marathas. While its scope was expanded across Maharashtra, protesters now insist on immediate government action rather than prolonged studies. With Jarange adamant and the government caught between legal constraints and community pressure, the Maratha quota issue remains unresolved, threatening to escalate into a larger political flashpoint in